This segment brought to you by Sure Crop, liquid crop nutrition delivered right to your farm.
We're back. Now let's talk water management with Duane Taves and Tom Toll with Toll Farms in Lindsborg, Kansas.
Duane Taves joining you once again here on Ag AM in Kansas, and a chance to catch up with producer Tom Toll, Lindsborg, Kansas. Tom, irrigators in that part of the state, an interesting working relationship that they're trying to build and foster with the city of Salina. Tell us a little bit about the project that's going on.
Okay, we've always had to share the releases out of the Canopolis Reservoir with Salina. Salina has the senior priority number, so in cases of low flow, we were at jeopardy of being shut off by Salina. And so over the years, we haven't been affected very often, but when it is, it tends to be devastating. So we started working with the city of Salina in '06 in the midst of that low water flow and trying to come up with some resolutions to our problem. And we started working it on then. And so what we found out, we needed to secure some water storage in Canopolis Reservoir for releases.
We think about the opportunities. I think a lot of times, typically those in agriculture view those from the city, if you will, and it's not always in such a positive light, but we've seen a couple of cases now where there is opportunity to really share that burden at times and work together at others.
Yeah, Salina during the summer irrigating season turned into a dirty word in the valley. But once we started working with them and finding out that we both had a shared interest in that water and preserving it and using it correctly, and one of our biggest victories was being able to work with the Corps of Engineers to redesign the releases out of Canopolis we actually save a lot of water now that they have a handbook where they have releases per month, and now we have a target, or we have a target at Menor or just outside of Salina that needs to be at 20 CFS, and so now the Corps is releasing only enough water to reach that target. So if this time of the year they need to be releasing 10 or 15 CFS and they're at 25, they can go ahead and cut those releases down, and we've saved lots and lots of acre feet of water in the reservoir over the last 5 or 6 years.
Now, typically that's required some kind of legislative or almost legal action at times. We know there are those that are downstream past Salina as well. Eventually that water goes somewhere else. But we hate to see in those times when high flow where that water really is doing absolutely no good but making it to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, and that's correct. And just those little things that just thinking through those kind of problems and working with the city of Salina, who has been great to work with. It's been a great partnership. They've come to understand our problems, and we understand what they need during the summer to, so everybody can share the water, and we're not wasting water foolishly.
We think about those opportunities to not be adversarial, but working in common. But it takes an opportunity to make that spark happen, and a drought will do that, certainly. But then you've also got to have good people involved in the program that see the big picture.
Yes, and the most important people in this whole process has been State Water Office, DWR. They shepherd us through this situation, just were very sympathetic and helped us immensely going through the project.
Our thanks to Tom Toll, producer from Lindsborg, Kansas, joining us here on Ag AM in Kansas. Jamie, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Duane. Stay with us for the Angus Report coming up next here on Farm Factor.
This segment brought to you by the Arab Shrine Circus, coming to the Kansas Expo Center February 15th through the 18th. For ticket information, visit ArabShrineCircus.com.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, it's Shrine Circus time! Enjoy a weekend of thrills, chills, and tons of fun at the Kansas Expo Center February 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th. See lions and tigers, elephants, high-flying trapeze artists, and watch a man shot out of a cannon. And Johnny Rocket, everyone's favorite, is back. For more information, visit ArabShrineCircus.com and be sure to thank our corporate sponsor, Security Benefit. The Arab Shrine Circus, don't you dare miss it!